Hello learners, welcome to the complete ethical hacking course. I am Sunil Gupta, ethical hacker, and I am your instructor for this course. This is deep scanning part 3. Now, what is SMTP? SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol and it is designed for electronic mail transmissions. SMTP is based on client server architecture and works on transmission control protocol. It works on TCP on well-known port number 25. Like LDP works on UDP port number 123, but SMTP works on TCP port number 25. SMTP uses mail exchange servers to send the mail to via the domain name service. However, should an MX server not detected, SMTP will revert and try on A or alternative SRV records. So when you do a mail via Gmail or Yahoo, so SMTP works how it will work. The SMTP, if there is no SMTP, the your mail won't deliver. Because of SMTP, the SMTP pushes your mail to the recipient or the client. SMTP deep scanning. SMTP provides three built-in commands: VRFY to validate users on the SMTP server, EXPN delivery address of aliases and mailing list, RCPT2 defines the recipients of the message. SMTP servers respond differently to the commands mentioned above, and SMTP deep scanning is possible due to varied responses. These are the tools you can use for SMTP scanning, like NetScan Tools Pro is a tool. You can download it from the next link. Second, SMTP user Reno, and you can download it from the next link of SMTP user Reno. Next, SMTP deep scanning countermeasures. So the following are the security control to prevent SMTP enumeration attacks. Ignore email responses from unknown recipients. You have to ignore some email responses. Disable open relay functionality. You have to disable that functionality of open relay. Prune any sensitive information like mail server and localhost in the mail responses. Yes, you have to disable any sensitive information like mail server and localhost in the mail responses. Next, DNS, domain name service or domain name system. You can convert it in any one of these. Port number 53. The port number of SMTP is 25. DNS stands for domain name service and it is primarily designed as a hierarchical decentralized distributed naming system for computer services and resources connect to the network. DNS resolves host name to its respective IP address. When you type facebook.com on your URL or in your browser, first of all it goes to the DNS. The DNS tell that this is the IP address of facebook.com and then the IP address goes to that server and then your Facebook page loads. The following are the most commonly used record types in DNS, like start of authority, IP address, SMTP mail exchanges, name servers, pointers for reverse DNS lookups, and domain name aliases. DNS enumeration or DNS deep scanning. DNS enumeration is possible by sending zone transfer request to the DNS primarily server pretending to be a client. DNS works on both UDP and TCP. Like LDAP works on UDP, SMTP works on TCP, but DNS works on both TCP and UDP and works on the port number 53. It uses UDP for resolving queries and TCP for zone transfer. A DNS zone transfer allows DNS databases to replicate the portion of the database from primary server to the secondary server. DNS zone transfer must only be allowed by the other validated secondary DNS servers acting as a client. DNS deep scanning tools, which works on port number 53, NSLookup, DNS Dumpster, and DNS Recon. The web links are you can find here. Next, how will you prevent if somebody is doing DNS deep scanning in your network? The following are the security controls to prevent DNS enumeration attacks. Configure DNS servers not to send DNS zone transfer to unauthenticated hosts. Ensure DNS zone transfer do not contain info information like the information about the network. Host network information. Ensure to trim DNS zone files to prevent revealing unnecessary information. This is important. Windows Deep Scan. Windows operating system can be enumerated with multiple tools from sysinternals. Many more sysinternal tools can be downloaded from the following URL. It is a Microsoft URL and you can download some Windows operating system enumeration tools from here. Windows Deep Scanning tools. These are the tools which you can download from internet to get more information about Windows. PSEXE, PSFile, PSGetSet, PSKill to kill the processes, PSList to list the processes, PSLockdown to display local and remote logged users, PSLogList view event logs, PSLockdown displays local and remote log users and all. So these are some Windows deep scanning tools. How will you countermeasure from Windows scanning? Minimize the attack surface by removing any unnecessary or unused service running in your Windows. Ensure window firewall is on and ready to restrict the access of unknown IP. Unix or Linux deep scanning. Unix or Linux operating system can be enumerated with multiple commands like utilities provided by OS. Below is the list of your utilities. Finger, RPC info, RPC client, show amount, enum for Linux. Finger tool is used to enumerate users on remote machine. RPC info to enumerate remote procedure call. RPC client enumerate usernames on Linux. Show mount enumerate list of shared directories, and enum for Linux. You can learn more in the link. Unix or Linux deep scanning. Unix and Linux deep scanning. These are some Linux security controls. The following are the security controls to prevent Linux enumeration attacks. Like minimize the attack surface by removing an unnecessary or unused service. Ensure IP tables is configured to restrict the access of deep scanning. So this is all about our deep scanning part, in which we have learned SNMP deep scanning, SMTP deep scanning, DNS deep scanning, NetBIOS deep scanning, LDAP deep scanning and all. These are the theory part of deep scanning, and in later video you will see the practical part of our deep scanning. So thank you so much. Stay with us.